You're disrupting the elevator?
No, I'm not. Clown.
Yes.
You heard me.
Be careful.
Keep going. Keep moving.
You can't record in the courthouse.
Is that a law?
No, it's the judge's order.
And the judge just told me on body camera she wants you removed.
Shoot,
Okay?
I need to be removed from the courthouse?
Yes. So you have two options.
Yep.
You may leave, you're free to go, or we arrest you for interference.
You are more than welcome to consult an attorney.
That's unconstitutional. I don't need to. I don't need to consult an attorney. I will file the lawsuit myself. Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we're at the Douglas County Judicial and Law Enforcement Center here in Lawrence, Kansas. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Alright, so we just passed through the metal detector over there. Let's take a look around.
You're gonna have to turn off you can't record in the courthouse.
Oh, I'm not in a courtroom or anything.
No, the courthouse. This whole building.
Why?
It's part of the courthouse, and you can't record.
Is that a law?
No, it's the judge's order.
I don't understand.
I'll get it for you.
Okay. Always a judge's order. Citizen Review Board over here. Law Library. We need a citizen's review on this order, apparently, from the judge. I don't understand why judges have so much power.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the publicly accessible areas here.
Okay. You've been told that the judge's order is no recording in the courthouse.
She went, another, you guys are deputies? Mm-hmm. Another deputy went to go try and find me the order.
Okay.
So I'm waiting on her to come back.
Perfect. Sounds
Yeah.
cool.
What was your name, sir?
Chase Coleman.
Chase Coleman?
Yep. What's your name?
Oh, my first name's Sean. Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video here. What? It doesn't apply to the judge's, courtroom. It's to the entire, even the publicly accessible areas of the building.
So my understanding of, based off Judge McCabery's order, is
and who is that?
Past that? Judge McCabery.
And who it does? Is that like the
He's
chief?
the chief judge here.
The chief judge here.
Is it applies to anything past that security checkpoint? Here on the floor is with the courtroom. So.
Adelaide is starting to do.
And the second floor, isn't this also like the sheriff's office?
That's
Yep.
upstairs.
Upstairs in the lobby.
Oh, okay, upstairs. Gotcha. I thought it was a
window there.
dual-purpose building.
Yeah. Used to actually be PD here as well, but they moved out, so it's just sheriff's office now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It used to be PD here as well. I just came from the. I'm an independent journalist. Like I said, my name is Sean. I just came from the courthouse, which I find funny because all the courtrooms are in here.
Over there?
Yeah,
The old courthouse.
The old courthouse. Yeah, I just came from the old courthouse. They gave me a tour and everything, and I didn't think it was going to be a big deal to record in the public. I don't want to go into any sort of restricted areas or any courtrooms or anything to record.
Sure,
Just
yeah.
document the historical, nature of the building and disseminate that to the public. That's what I'm trying to do here, which is my First Amendment right. So that's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for her to come back to see.
Hey Sean, so thanks for your patience, man. I just kind of double checked up with that other deputy. She is grabbing the order, they just had to print one off, so.
Oh, okay, yeah,
took
just
a couple
waiting,
steps,
yeah.
so- Yeah, I kind of saw you were waiting, so I figured I'd just fill you in so you knew a little bit more about what
Okay, so they're printing out the judge's order?
Yep, and I'll
Okay.
bring it up here so you can see it.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm.
This is the correct order, it's just the old judge, so I would not gonna act on an order with an old judge's signature. So.
Right.
You said that's the order?
Well, this is an old order, but I mean, I'm not going to act based off of this, just with an old signature.
Oh yeah, for a judge that's not even here anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not.
for sure.
So.
For sure. That's probably the smartest move you ever made. No, just kidding. But definitely, I appreciate that. I would, if a current judge signed it, then we could have a discussion, and then, whatever happens.
Pretty
happens.
much, so
Mhm.
I get what you're doing, you're out doing what you need to be doing. So.
Yeah, just out, exercising my constitutional rights, sir.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
all I'm
much,
doing.
so.
Yep. The same ones, and it's always so funny to me because it's the same, or ironic, I should say, because it's the same ones that, each and every one of you that are looking for this judge's orders took an oath to uphold, right? So I can't wait to see the judge's order, because normally it's usually inside the courtroom, but even if it is inside the hallways or something, that would be unconstitutional. But we would, I want to see the order first. I don't even know if it exists. So I'm not gonna debate an order that I don't even know if it exists.
Well, and I'm not one of those guys who's going to chase you around the building and try to grab your phone.
Yeah. We could
Paper and take our
de-escalate. Exactly. There's no need for it to get out of control. I'm not obviously a threat to you or anyone here. You know that.
Yep.
We're just waiting to see some documentation, then we can
Go forward from there.
go forward from there. Exactly.
Okay. So, thanks for your patience, Sean.
Sure.
Obviously, I understand you were standing up here for a while.
Yeah.
So we have a signature from Judge Sally Picorni, Division 2, that courtroom right there. Signed today, courtroom, local rule 1. That's the one that's posted on the doors that says recording inside the Judicial Center is prohibited without prior permission of the court. This includes audio and video by any means. According to this does refer to the whole building, including the hallways.
So the old building.
No, this is this building, the JLEC. Mm-hmm. So at this point, I will ask you to stop your phone, stop your recording.
Okay. And
I can get you a copy of this.
Yeah,
You want a
that's
signed copy.
Oh yeah, because you just got it signed right now, didn't
Correct,
you?
yeah.
Okay.
It's been an order, but we didn't have a signed judge's.
I mean, how could it be an order, respectfully, if
It's
no
a judge's
judge?
order, but we couldn't at the moment find a signed one. So that's.
So you guys took
It's
this
been
and
an
had it
order.
signed. Is this the chief administrative judge?
No, it is not.
He's not
out.
available, but he has ordered, if he's not available, another judge can order it. If you look at the front door, it's out there.
Yeah.
It just
No, it's
wasn't
a signed,
signed,
yeah.
and I would prefer to have a signed one.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
that's why we got
So
that.
this order right here, it doesn't supersede the United States Constitution, does it, or our rights? Doesn't, right?
This order just says you cannot record.
Because you guys are law enforcement, that's not a law,
Yeah.
right? That's
Judge's order.
a judge's order.
Correct.
Correct.
In violation of that is contempt of court, which is illegal in the state of Kansas.
Yeah, I understand that. So contempt of court for exercising a constitutional right,
For specifically recording within this building.
which is a constitutional right of news
Then you
gathering
need
as
to
an
address
independent
that with
journalist.
Judge
Well,
McCabe,
you
he's
can
the one
see-
who ordered that.
Well, no, this
Without
is
prior
the
permission
judge
of the
that
court.
ordered it over here.
She's
So-
doing it on his behalf.
She's signing for him?
On
She's
his
a
behalf,
judge of
which
this
she can
building.
do.
If you want to record, you said you were an independent journalist, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will the judge
Easy
that just
solution
signed
to
that speak to me?
Well, I don't know.
I'll
if you will, but
take off the camera if I speak to the judge and find out what is the meaning behind
Their
this order.
office is right over there, but I would like to explain something to you real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Just kind of clear it up.
Yeah.
We do have media come in here, media records in here, media take pictures in the courtroom, but they have to go through the administrative assistant first.
Yeah,
So,
and I would definitely understand taking pictures in the courtroom, 100%, that you would need prior permission. I understand because that's usually the case everywhere. But as far as the hallways here, it doesn't seem to, why what's the issue with that? What is the reason behind it?
I'm not really here to
I just been
talk on
recording.
why the judge signed the order.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
here
Do
to
you guys have a
explain
supervisor
why the judge signed the order. So,
available?
Our supervisor is in court right now. So
So there's no supervisor to speak to.
I'll go upstairs and see if there's one upstairs.
I would just like to speak to a supervisor, please, because if I have to, it doesn't make sense that you're saying contempt of court for exercising a constitutional right. It just doesn't make sense to me that I would have to be subject to my freedom being taken from me just for simply recording. What if I was secretly recording? You wouldn't even know. So, I don't understand. What's the problem with recording? I just don't get it.
I'm not here to talk about why the judges signed the order or why they didn't, but the judge did sign the order.
Yeah, just signed it right now.
Inside.
Just literally right now sign the order.
And I asked you to stop recording after I had this order in my hand. So I asked
Yeah, but I haven't even seen the order.
Would you mind making a copy of this real quick? Thank you.
I don't know what that order exactly says. I have no idea.
So we'll get you a copy. Now, obviously, you're trying to assert your First Amendment rights, which I totally respect. I totally get. But on the other, side of the spectrum is we do have a signed judge's order saying no recording, which is why I'm here asking you.
So what you're basically saying is that a signed judge's order is more important to you than the United States Constitution. That's what you're saying,
That's not
Deputy
what I'm
Coleman?
saying.
That's
not
exactly
I'm
what you're saying right now.
I mean, you're putting words into my mouth. I'm saying that in this building, the judge signed an order. The judge has purview of the area of the courts, and they're saying no recording. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about your First Amendment rights. I understand you want to assert those, and I think that's great. I mean, I really do. Not even speaking from the uniform, just from me. I think that's great. But right now, the judges say no recording in this hallway.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean you can't go up to the second floor of the sheriff's office portion of it.
Or talk to the AA and, you know, get an okay for a recording.
But I don't see why I would need an okay to exercise my rights. I wouldn't need one. Why do I need someone to tell me, okay, you're okay to exercise your rights now? You're cool, you're good to go, exercise your rights peacefully, when I've been doing it for the last 30 minutes while I'm waiting for you guys to have this order signed. And there's been no interruption in court business, no problems. I don't understand. That's why I'm saying that I'm peacefully exercising my rights peacefully. Keyword is peacefully. And now, because you have an order that you just got signed, right? 5 minutes ago, you had it signed. Now you're going to be held in contempt of court if you don't stop recording.
So it was a signed order before that.
Here's a copy of that.
But it wasn't, because it was just signed.
Okay. Just because we didn't have a signed copy to give you at the moment doesn't mean it was not a signed order by the court. All the local courtrooms are available online. I mean, that's...
Yeah, but I mean, there was no signed court order until you went and got it signed from this judge over here. I literally watched her bring the paper over there and have him sign it.
Okay. So she had that one signed. I feel like we're talking in circles here.
No, I don't want to talk in circles. Yeah, I'd rather just speak to a
Signed
supervisor.
order.
That would be perfect if I can do that. If I could just speak to a supervisor, because at the end of the day, my freedom's on the line here. So I want to make sure that the Douglas County Sheriff's Office is very clear on what they're about to do right now, because, I mean, like I said, I hold those who violate my rights accountable, and so do the people that view my content and view my videos, and I disseminate this information to the public, and we hold those responsible for violating our rights accountable. That's what we do, and I'm letting you know ahead of time, that's what we do. We will hold you and every other officer here accountable. Can I get your name, ma'am?
Deputy Sweeney.
Sweeney?
Yep.
And you have a badge number?
610.
And your badge number? I didn't get that, sir.
635.
635, 610. And your name and badge number, sir?
Cruzel.
Oh, excuse me.
Deputy Cruzel. It's S534.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you being professional. And
I know the numbers.
do you know everybody's name and badge number?
Not everybody, but like the people I work with.
Okay, gotcha. No, I just want to know who I'm dealing with here. That's all.
No, and I mean, obviously, you know, de-escalation, like you were talking about. I try to keep things nice and casual.
Yep.
You know, at this point, like I said, you're not threatening me right now, but we do have a judge's order. We gotta
Yeah,
make sure everything's.
I'm just waiting for the supervisor at this point,
Yeah.
because she went to go get one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Two-page document's very long. Hold on, let me give this a read. So this is the order that they just had signed right now.
$277. What's your 20?
So if you want to record a judicial proceeding, you need to contact the administrative assistant, AA, for the division the hearing is being held in. So for this part right here, I don't want to record in a division. So I don't want to record a judicial proceeding like it says here. So it says I have to contact the administrative assistant for the division the hearing is being held in. So if I wanted to exercise my rights in the publicly accessible hallways of this building, what district is this? What division is the hallways?
4, because that's chief judges.
Division 4, District 4.
Mm-hmm.
$246,277.
So this memo is specifically for First Amendment auditors on how the court wanted to handle these potential First Amendment auditors handled if they enter the Judicial Center. I provided Judge Macabria with several example videos of these audits. Hopefully she was showing some of my audits. The auditors in this video are out of control with their contempt and disruption of court proceedings. It would take me 30 seconds to tell this person that they're in contempt, and if they don't stop the behavior and apologize, they will do a 24-hour sanction at the county jail. And if they don't comply, I would direct their arrest.
That's pretty much
this is not even close call in my mind. So Dale, do you know who Dale is, man?
That's our sergeant. He's not here today.
Oh, Dale's not your sergeant. I mean, Dale's your sergeant, but he's not here today.
yeah.
Okay. So Sergeant Dale of the Douglas County Sheriff's Department here said that he would direct the arrest and wouldn't even be a close call. But he's also saying that they were disrupting the court proceedings.
Yeah, no, it is.
They don't stop their behavior. What does that mean? What behavior?
Let me know. It needs to be
If you wanna
changed
run
at all.
it downstairs up there.
Exercising constitutional rights is a bad behavior. Even if the judge were not present, the conduct towards the clerk is likely criminal activity. And then it cites a statute here, 21-5905, interference with judicial process. Also highlighted here, demonstrating in or near a building, housing, or judicial officer with intent to impede or obstruct finding, decision, ruling, order, judgment, or decree, or such judicial officer. Interesting.
All right. I'm Deputy Tyler Cruz. How are you today?
Hey, how are you?
Good. I have two options for you. Mm-hmm. This signed order basically says, and the judge just told me on body camera, she wants you removed. Okay?
I need to be removed from the courthouse?
Yes. So you have two options.
Yep.
You may leave. You're free to go. Or we arrest you for interference.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Nope. You're free to go. Turn around and you can use that exit there to leave.
I'll go up the stairs.
Okay. Have a good day.
No problem. So I can't ask you
No,
questions?
I'm going to escort you, so we're going to go together.
Oh, so what can I ask you some questions?
I'm not
So
gonna answer any
what's
questions.
What's the name of the judge?
I'm just walking with
Are you
you, sir.
exercising your Fifth Amendment rights, sir?
Yeah.
So what you're doing right now is escalating the situation.
nope. I'm
But yeah,
just
just like you
telling
did
you-
before when you wouldn't identify yourself.
Telling you to, and I gave you my full name.
Yeah, after I asked you previously and you didn't identify
I'm
yourself.
sorry,
That's
I was
escalating the
moving on to
situation.
something else. I had
What
something
judge
else
told
to
you to
do.
remove me from the building under threat of
Picorni.
arrest? I'm sorry?
Judge Picorni.
Picorni?
So she says that.
Or what would I
your
be
best
charged
option is
with?
Just consult an attorney because I can't give you legal advice.
I don't want your legal advice.
Okay.
It's horrible.
Well, you're free to go, or you can go upstairs, go to the sheriff's office side, but you can't come within this court area. Anything adjacent to
What
the
would I be arrested for?
interference.
Interference with what?
Because I gave you a lawful order. So if you come back down in this hallway, you're going to be placed under arrest for interference. Do you understand?
So even if I'm not recording,
Thank
I
you,
can't
sir.
come over there?
I
What if
think
I
you
stop
understand.
What if I stop recording? That's a fair question.
You can start recording. Absolutely.
What if I stopped recording and walked into this
Once
building?
you start recording again, I'm going to ask
So
you
if
to
I
leave.
stop recording, I can go into this area.
Yeah, absolutely.
So stupid. Because what if I have secret glasses? What if I had a secret
It's
pen?
an order by the courts.
Yeah, and
you could be arrested for
Where's your
interference.
supervisor? I want to put a complaint
I am
against
the
you.
person in charge today.
What's you're not even a supervisor though. How are you in charge?
Doesn't matter. I was put in charge by a supervisor.
What's your badge
who was
number?
hired.
I need to get your body camera footage.
I don't necessarily have a badge number. My S number is 532.
532.
That's correct.
And you're.
Cruzel.
Cruzel.
K-R-U-Z-E-L.
I'll be getting your body. See the judge telling you. She told you on body camera, correct? The judge. Okay.
Okay. So thank you for your time.
Just
we appreciate
clarify.
like I said, we appreciate what you're doing.
No, you don't, because
But
you
the
just
court over
violated my
here
rights.
says that-
You just violated my
Well,
rights, and
she
we're going to hold you
just asked us
accountable.
to have you
The
removed.
people are going to hold you accountable
So
for
you
violating my
removed
rights here
from the
today.
court portion of it.
Yeah,
You go
and
upstairs
do you
speak to
feel?
the sheriff's office.
Are you happy that you did that? Does that bring you some type of?
I'm not really, because
No.
you're kind of wasting all of our time.
What do you do normally? I don't see anybody in here. What do you
Have
do?
a good rest of your day, sir.
But what do you
If
do?
You come over here while recording, I'm going to arrest you for interference.
Yeah. Okay. You're a tyrant and a bully.
Have a good
You're a
day.
tyrant.
Thank you very much.
You know that? You're a tyrant. All these law enforcement officers here are all okay with people violating our rights. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You took an oath to uphold the United States Constitution. You should take that seriously. Seriously, you should take it very seriously. And that judge, shame on the judge. Shame on that judge. Let's go upstairs and get the body camera footage. Bunch of tyrants in this building.
Hello, how are you?
No supervisor here whatsoever. How are you?
Were you asking for a supervisor?
Are you a supervisor, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just threatened to be arrested for I'm not causing a disruption. I have the memo here. It says interfering with an officer. That's what he said he would arrest me for, the deputy downstairs. I'm not causing any disruptions. I'm not doing anything. Simply recording peacefully my First Amendment right, freedom of press. That's it. So I don't understand why I had to be removed.
Okay. What do you have here? Can I see it?
Yeah, sure. It's an internal memo that they gave me, and they had a judge sign it.
Oh, okay.
That's not a court order. It's just the judge signing an internal memo. Apparently a sergeant, said that he about how dealing with First Amendment auditors.
Okay, I wasn't aware of any of this.
You're going to be held accountable for your actions. I promise you that. That's so sad. You had an internal memo signed by a judge.
The judge is asking that he just
For what?
no longer in the court section.
But for what? For what? Am I disrupting anybody? Am I disrupting anyone?
Videotape sheriff's side of the building, but courts
I'm not inside the courtroom.
want him just out of this area, down the courtroom.
You can't be in the courtroom recording without their.
Yeah, but I'm not in the courtroom and I didn't want to go. No, but I'm not disrupting any business. I gave him my copy already. I'm not disrupting any business. I'm not interfering with your carrying out your duties. I'm not doing anything illegal anyway. I'm documenting for the public consumption as a journalist. So you're telling me that a judge can just indiscriminately just kick people out. Next thing you know, it's for their skin color or because they don't like the way they look.
You are more than welcome to consult an attorney.
That's unconstitutional. I don't need to. I don't need to consult an attorney. I will file the lawsuit myself against Douglas County.
Excuse me, you're disrupting the elevator?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Clown.
Yes.
You heard me.
Be careful.
Keep going. Keep moving. Bunch of tyrants in this police department. Disrupting the elevator. What a clown. We're getting all these body camera footage and we're gonna... Can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
Captain Bellinger.
Captain Belger. Thank you, Captain.
Captain O'Hare.
Captain O'Hare.
111.
111. Do you have a badge number, sir?
112.
112.
Let me go in there, do some checking real quick. Again, I don't work in court security. I don't know what's going on. I'm the patrol captain. So.
Yeah. Any one of these officers will tell you, just so you know, when you go, you're checking. Any one of these officers will tell you, I was being quiet, wasn't bothering anyone, didn't go anywhere near inside of a courtroom, didn't do anything illegal, didn't break any laws. Just so we're clear, and it's all on video.
Yeah, I just got drug into it. So.
I understand, and listen, I'm just having communication with you as a supervisor of these deputies here that I interacted with. That's all. I don't want to escalate the situation anyway. I obviously left the court area under threat of arrest, so obviously I don't want my freedom taken from me. But I do want to be held accountable, and whether you do something or not, I'll hold you accountable for what happened. That's
Get
cool.
a few minutes.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna request. How do I do a records request while you're doing that for the body camera footage of these officers?
Do it online.
I can do it online.
That's usually easier.
Okay.
Just on our website.
Douglas County Sheriff's.
It's dgso.org.
DGSO.org. Thank you, Captain. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, sir. I just talked. We talked it over. As long as you're in the public space, you can record. You can't go to courtrooms and record.
Yeah, that's my intention.
I went ahead and grabbed you an internal affairs complaint packet.
Okay.
Because I understood there were some frustrations on how you were treated today.
Thank you,
So
Captain.
just make sure and get that filled out. You can also do that online too. If
Okay.
That's easier, but that way you have one.
All right.
for you.
Thank you, Captain. I appreciate it.
Anything from me?
No, that's it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys.
Have a good day.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. So we the people have won yet again. Go ahead. You can go this way.
Appreciate it, thanks.
I hope you were educated on our rights today, sir. Do you have a comment on what's going on? No? No comment? He went right in there to go snitch to the judge. So remember, law enforcement officers told me, just in case they try and pull a fast one, told me I had every right, as we already knew, to record in the publicly accessible areas of this building. Anywhere the general public is allowed, we have the right to record. But anyway, as I was saying before, you don't have to always take an arrest. I've taken many. I've been arrested 5 times throughout my activism in the less than 2 years now. 5 times. I've not been found guilty in any one of those charges. We have beat them all. And it's not necessary to take a charge every single time. De-escalate the situation and figure out how can you go about changing the policy, changing people's minds about violating your rights. Because not more than 10 minutes ago, I was about to be placed in handcuffs for exercising my constitutional rights. 10 minutes later, I'm right back down in the courthouse, recording, peacefully exercising my rights. So as you can see, de-escalation works wonders. Not only on the law enforcement side, but on the auditor, activist, cop watcher side as well. I've seen a lot of people not be able to record in the Social Security administrative office. I was. De-escalate. Articulate. Try and figure out where you have common ground. A lot of these officers, there are tyrants out there, as we just saw. But some of them, like the two captains upstairs, they don't want to violate your rights. They're like, hey, you know what? Go ahead and record. Do what you need to do. Go in the publicly accessible areas of the courthouse. Let me show you guys really quick. He gave me an internal affairs packet to fill out. I'm also going to be getting the body camera footage. If you don't see it on this video, it's because I didn't get it yet, and I'll upload a different video once I get it. We'll get the body camera footage. And I can't believe they gave me this internal memo. This isn't a judge's order. This is a memo from a tyrant officer, Sergeant Dale. The auditors in this video are out of control with their contempt and disruption of the court proceedings. It would take me 30 seconds to tell this person that they are in contempt, and if they don't stop the behavior and apologize, they will do a 24-hour sanction at the county jail. If they don't comply, would direct their arrest. This is not even a close call in my mind. So instead of having a positive internal memo about First Amendment auditors and how to de-escalate, you know what's funny? I have not seen not one mention of de-escalation. I'll put the memo up on my community feed so you guys can see it if I haven't already put it up already. We're going to be getting out of here. Have a good day, Deputy. Take care. I'm on my way out. I hope that you learn some de-escalation techniques. Truly, I do. Not just for your safety, but the safety of the public. That you identify yourself properly.
Sure.
As is required under your policy. De-escalation works wonders. This didn't have to come this far. It didn't.
We're all good.
No, I understand you're good, but it's not. Yeah, but it's not good when you threaten someone to take their freedom away. You wouldn't want your freedom taken away, would you, sir?
So since I gave you my name, what was your name?
My name is Sean, sir.
Sean what?
Just Sean.
Just Sean? I
Yeah.
gave you my last name.
I exercise. You will know my name. I promise you that. But I exercise my right to not identify myself. But as a member of the public, as a worker, a public servant, it's your job to identify yourself. That's the job you chose. I chose to go in a private company, right?
Okay.
I just want you all to understand that this didn't have to come to this. It didn't have to come to this. There was no need for any of this. And you kind of got it in the beginning, but again, a judge's order doesn't supersede the Constitution. It shouldn't have to come to this. I had to go upstairs to talk to the captains. For what? You're shedding a bad light on your police department, on your sheriff's department, excuse me. Have the day you deserve. All right, guys, so we're just getting out of the Douglas County Judicial and Law Enforcement Center here in Kansas. I basically said everything that I wanted to say already when I was inside of the courtroom. Just quickly, I will be getting the body camera footage. Stay tuned for that. If I don't upload it in this video, stay tuned for a future video when I finally get the body camera footage. And I will be uploading this internal memo, disgusting, unconstitutional memo that they tried to enforce and have a judge sign. Completely insane. Insane. There was no need for any of this. De-escalation works wonders. If you're a law enforcement officer, you're watching this video, de-escalation works wonders. There was no need for it to be escalated to the point where I was almost arrested and my constitutional rights were violated. There was no need for it. As always, guys, let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. Stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.